welcome to a Herbie Adaptive Cerebral Palsy morning routine. I thought I would try to tell you when it would be right if I was living on my own for a whole morning with cerebral palsy. I got the idea from Maui Burke on YouTube. Although he did 24 hours alone, I thought that would be way too complicated for me to do. So I thought I would do only a independent living with cerebral palsy morning routine. This video is meant to be here a little disclaimer. This video is meant to be entertaining, and I hope the way that I do something will help other people learn how to do things. If you also have cerebral palsy, or it'll educate you on how someone with cerebral palsy would have to learn how to live independently, as well as with you a couple humorous facts. So come along with me as I do my morning routine all independently. Some of the camera angels might look like I'm not holding the camera, well that's probably because Mom will be holding the camera sometime. Or you will be propped up on something. But that does not mean Mom will be helping me with the task that I'm doing. So come along with me. My first task that I have is to get out of bed. As you can tell, I am in bed. So let's do that. Alright, so now I'm getting out of bed. So I'm gonna tell you how I do that as well as walk you through how I would do it if I have cerebral palsy. So I have a pretty low bed, so what I like to do is, as you can see, bundle all my covers over here in the middle hole, and then take my bed around and knit one leg off, and then probably put up a middle note. Okay, a middle note to help is that if you are trying to do this yourself, it's important to remember what side is your weakest side and what your strong.
Sorry, it's beeping on the what? Is that okay? The red buttons. It's going beeping back and forth.
Wait. It's going back and forth.
It's like this.
Yeah, let me warning.
Oh, I don't remember doing this before. Sorry, everyone.
So, as I was saying, it's important to remember what your weakest side is, because I have a weak right side, so I don't get out of bed on the right side, because I know I would either fall over or I have to so now I'm gonna tell you how I let my dawn in. I normally don't do this, but I want to move forward with this video. I would try. So this is the other thing. A walker and kind of thing to do this. So what I'm gonna do is lift my bottom all the way up. And and if you're wondering why my walker is decorated like a palsy mobile, it's because I was
jellyfish.
Yeah, that was Winnie. But as I was saying, make her when you let up on the bed, you do it on your whole side, not your weakness. I'm a little bit more wobbly in the morning due to my muscle.
There's Winnie.
Where? Okay. Hi, Winnie. Okay. So now I'm gonna teach you how to open a door with a walker. I've done this once or twice before. Okay. So I'm gonna always line up so that my wheel okay. So always line up if you can put your walker.
Uh-oh, I might have locked it last night, and this one's pretty hard to unlock.
I love the door.
Yeah, this one's like
Mom?
sticks, sorry. Oh.
Okay. So only, and I mean my bottom. Are you following this?
Mm-hmm.
When I open the door, I mean my bottom, and the bottom rail. I want from the stability, and I bend down a little bit. Come in.
And when he breaks her way in, she went underneath him.
Okay. Now, the middle door touch. I can walk into it by putting my wheel of the door. Oh. Yeah. And then, ow!
Ouch.
I
You might need to move the little streamers.
Okay. I missed my little toe.
Ow.
It's not good. Because independent living. I'm fun.
I need to move that cord. Ow. Okay, she's
Okay, going right now.
Can you see your hair?
Yeah, I can see. Alright, so now I'm going to the bathroom and I wish I could tell you like how that works, but I can't for YouTube reasons, also privacy reasons. But what I can tell you is how we have it set up in here. You want to go and turn them up? How we have it set up in here, and Mom needs to turn it. How we have it set up in here is this little.
These blocks down here.
Yeah.
You put your walker
Yep.
in between.
Alright.
Oh, Winnie. Winnie's taking your sock. Winnie really likes your socks. Oh.
Okay, man. You can take them back.
Oh, there she goes. Thank you, Winnie. Put it in the laundry.
Sometimes I miss.
Oh, Winnie in the laundry.
Sometimes I miss a hole. Oh well. And that I say it.
Oh, now the alarm goes off.
Computer. Okay. Well, so that's how, and then I turn.
Computer. Stop.
And then I turn. Oh my God.
Computer. Stop.
And then I turn around like this.
Computer.
No more.
Computer. No more.
And then I turn around, and this is when I would normally put down my pants. When
Right.
I do that, this for people who are wondering, I'm not going to do it, but for people who are wondering, when I do that, I take my one hand and I place it on my walker, and I kind of tap forward so I have mobility, and I take the other hand and I pull down my pants. Then I hold me back up and I sit on the toilet. If you would like a video on that, I turn it away, I consider out.
Well, just leave your pants on, just sit on the... Yeah,
Yeah,
without doing that part. Okay.
yeah. So, anyway, that's how I will get back to you as I do that and live my bathroom. Alright? Oh my God! Hi, Mike! Hey, now it's time for me to make my breakfast. So as you can see here, I have my waffle and milk behind the refrigerator, and I've been pulling the door open. So now I'm all lined up. And then sometimes I'm a middle unsteady. So once a minute I'm meeting my bottom and my waffle and putting everything in my bag. Okay, bye. And then I'm putting my waffle back. Wait, let me go. Bye. Well, hello. Hello.
That's this timer.
I'm at the... Now I'm gonna come back to my board after I miss my soil from history. So as you can see, when I really my food out of the refrigerator, I have it. Okay, I'm gonna have to come in from the other way. Okay. So, when I tap my door, because I want to turn around and line up. Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Now I line up. Like I said, I'm a little wobbly in the morning because my muscles aren't awake. That's a kind of path I'm morning. I think my muscles.
Mm-hmm. For some people.
Okay, now I'm at the door. I'm gonna line up. Well, this can be interesting. Being in the middle is rather about every move. How am I going to do this? There is a way to do this. I just have to do that. So make sure you're standing up, that one wheel on the door, and then, oh, you don't have to. Okay. Yeah, I thought you pulled down on the unit. Okay.
That one you just pull.
Now, who's the walker over to the other door in your hand and put it open with your hand. And then you wanna wait me a minute. You wanna come over here and let your walker in the middle hole. Okay. Hopefully I know I'm not wide enough to fit in here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a turn my head and do a little bit. Okay. I'm back. I'm at it. Leave it in the pocket. I'm at it. The long bin is my way.
Oh, let me push it up.
Well, yeah. Hey, I'm in the in your way. Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah. I'm panning out. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm at my wheel. You wanna put it? I managed to put my wheel in between pedal and the top. And I'm gonna take that back with me. Okay.
Breakfast of champs.
Now, while I have you here, I want to talk about handing out. Because as you can probably tell, this is really tiring. So, while I don't do it very often, it is possible to do it. When you
Well, yeah, and Anna, you could set your stuff out here, right, and make it a little easier.
There are ways to do it. That only uses the way I'm doing it. But you know what? Sometimes my cerebral palsy will make difficult things in the morning. Like Mom.
Well, yeah, it's difficult, but right here, like you could have some
Yeah.
shelves there and make it easier to reach things.
I'm trying to put.
Almost 5.
I'm almost 5
4, 8,
foot.
4, 9.
I'm really tiny, which is really bad sometimes.
Well, I don't know, you fit right there.
So now I'm gonna miss my bowl. Okay,
Yeah, let's see.
hold it.
Here, you can get the silverware.
Oh, is there not enough room?
That's what I'm worried about.
Okay,
How about,
I'll come back. Oh, I used to miss that. Mom,
you want to put those and I'll just carry the bowl?
Mom is gonna carry. Hi, Winnie.
Hey, Winnie.
Winnie's like,
Winnie's like, could I have more of my food, please? Winnie, you already ate breakfast.
okay, Mom is gonna carry the bowl because it's tiny and I don't want.
Yeah, we see we could put plastic there, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, obviously there's ways to... Winnie is... Wait, this is not your bowl.
Winnie, I don't know what you want. This is my food, my life. Are you in my morning routine?
Oh, Winnie's always
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
Especially if it involves food.
Now, I'm gonna.
Let me get over here so people can see what you do.
Now, I don't have my feet are really tired. Handing barefoot.
Yeah, it's good to take your braces off sometimes and go barefoot.
This is the other thing. I have a rolling tail. So every time I use it, I hope I don't die.
Well, it's on the rug, I think.
Right, okay. I'm down. Hi, Winnie.
Oh, Winnie. Say good morning.
Another way to adapt to an animal.
Right, right.
Which Winnie is not.
Which Winnie
Only-
helps with cleaning up.
Only Herbert is being here. Okay.
And you are cute, Winnie. Right, Winnie? You're very cute.
Now I'm unloading everything. Okay. Okay. Man, I don't know how Molly been 24 hours blind.
Yeah,
If
it's
you're
hard.
watching if you're watching the, oh my God, Winnie eating the potato thing.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
your streamer paper.
oh, if you're watching this, Molly, kudos to you.
Thumbs up to Molly.
Okay, now I'm out of everything. Out. Now, how do I get my water out of my way? Well, I need my way.
Well, okay. How do you get back in it then? That's...
It's not water. This water bottle is milk. So I'm gonna undo it.
Let's move your computer up.
Yeah. Oh, that's no. Oh, that's amazing.
You put milk in and then your cereal? Interesting. You could do it that way, I guess.
No. Okay, Mom had that. Do you put milk in your milk and then cereal?
I'd say most people put the cereal.
Cereal and milk. What do you?
Comment below.
Yeah, comment below how you eat your cereal and what your favorite cereal is.
No.
Oh,
Uh-oh, is Daddy looking for the Wheaties? Anna, that's, you might want to get the end part. Okay,
now.
go ahead. See, you could put these in like Ziploc bags that are smaller, obviously, right? To make it easier for you.
Okay.
We're kind of like... Perfect, okay.
My husband really on me humorous.
Oh, yes.
So it's not all me
Ow, what?
Dad, Mommy wanting a video. Come on now. How my husband video is supposed to be we have kind of funny in addition to what we are missing.
Oh, right,
So,
right. Because you know you could make it easier with shelves and,
Right.
more accessible for your walker to get
Right.
things. Yeah.
So if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new here, what do they need to do, Mom?
Subscribe.
We're almost at 400, can you believe it? And
No.
comment down below your favorite cereal and how you eat it. Hey, come on,
Woo.